Laura got the same thing. So now we have
You just call me Lisa. We can't be friends anymore.
I know, right? My brain is gone.
I have the Napatex excuse. You have nothing.
Whatever. I can't do naps. Now, I don't know. A lot of people on Plurk especially talk about nap attacks. I can't do... If I get a nap in the middle of the day, I am grumpy as hell. You don't want to be around me if I've had a nap because...
I love naps.
It's like, why am I awake now? I've already started sleeping. I need 6 more hours. So, anyhow.
Although my parents, while I was sleeping, left and went and got Mexican food and didn't call it to tell me. And I really wanted Mexican food tonight. And
Michael's cooking salmon, so you're good to go.
Michael always cooks for us after we record.
Michael's spoiled, yeah, he's my fiance. And
it's always delicious food. He does such an awesome job.
He just likes entertaining. So the other person that was very kind and spoiled us is Stacy of Tempted.
I have mine here.
She brought like, I don't know, 5 or 10 skeins of yarn and let us pick, and this is what I chose because it's purple and pink.
And mine's purple and green.
Laura's is called Secret Crush, and mine doesn't have a colorway name, so I'm just going to call it Leslie is Awesome. And it's Good Girl.
I love her Good Girl base. It's one of my favorites. I think I am going to do a shawl out of this.
Speaking of Tempted shawls, I have one to show you. So if you watched the episodes that we did during the fling, the first one, I think it was episode 5 that we did with Jackie, I admitted my dirty little secret. That I had found a work in progress that had been lingering for over a year, and that Laura took great pleasure in knowing that I had had something that old. So, of course, I couldn't let her gloat for long. So, in between...
It's like a 25-to-1 ratio because I've cast on like 4 pairs of socks in the last week.
In between the knitting for the Vesper, I worked on the shawl, and I finished it and blocked it on Tuesday night, I think.
And she can knit lace around other people. I can't knit lace around other
people. And so it's
people.
hard to see. And actually, I knit half of it about a year and a half ago, didn't write down the needle size, and I had taken the needle tips off and put on the stoppers because I needed the needles for something else, I guess. So when I picked it back up, I think I used a 1 size bigger than I had before, so it's not totally even. But anyway, this is her nymph colorway, and I love the pooling, and you can't really tell in this light, but it's the Glam Girl, so it's got the sparkle, the silver in it.
Yeah, you soaked it.
I put it in soak, so it smells so lovely. And anyway, this is the convertible pattern, and it's got little buttonholes in this up here in the side somewhere. Yeah, so there's one. So you can get buttons. Shank buttons. You put the 2 together, and you can use it as a shawl or a shrug or a scarf or whatever. So
cool. Are you gonna do that?
Yes, I just have to go to Joann's and find some buttons. So
ooh,
that's my finished object.
I have to go to Joann's too this week.
What's your? Do you have any finished objects?
No. Why are you gonna be so mean?
My other, I finished one sock, one of the Vesper socks, during the fling. I knit it with kind of a short cuff because I didn't have a scale with me, so I didn't know how much yarn I had. Really, I just wanted to finish it.
I'm laughing because I knit a Vesper sock as well, and when I got it home, I have like 4 piddle loops over here.
Yeah, it's a piddle loop party.
It's always a party when there's piddle loops. So I have this much yarn left.
And which looks like a lot.
Yeah. This big ginormous sock, because I have big ginormous feet. 42 grams. 42 grams. I'm a little bit worried for the second sock.
So if anybody has any advice on whether the finished sock weighs more than the yarn or because it's denser.
Well, it's got long tails on its weave-in. So I think if I make the tails a little bit shorter.
But that's going to affect your color repeats.
I'm okay with that. As long as I have enough yarn, I'm okay. If I have to, like...
You could do an afterthought heel on the other one. And
no, I don't care about that. As long as I have enough yarn, I'll be happy.
So I finished the one, and then... So I'm doing afterthought heels on. I actually got that idea from Karen at Round the Twist, who we met during the fling, who is very nice. And
she's sweet.
Yeah, she's super sweet. So I'm doing an afterthought heel. So I'm getting close to being done with this one. Let's see.
I just can't do different heels on my socks.
Oh crap, I might actually be too long. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, so that's where I am on this one. And I'll have to go back and do the heel afterwards. But that's... And
I'm waiting to cast on my second one because I'm teaching a toe-up sock class this week. This coming Tuesday, so I want to cast on.
It's a local yarn shop.
Yep.
Okay, so that's my only other work in progress, or that is, well, I've got secret knitting I can't talk to y'all about. So once I finish this, I'll probably cast on something else. So I'll have 2 projects going because it would be boring if I didn't have something to talk to y'all about. And I'll talk later.
How will you cope?
I know. I'll tell y'all later what I'm gonna cast on because I'm pretty sure I've already decided what it's gonna be.
All
so,
right. Ooh, I didn't mean to
show them what
there.
you're working on now.
Well, give me a second.
Unacceptable.
No,
Need it now.
Whatever. All right. Right now, I'm knitting on some monkeys.
And I think we showed these.
Yeah, we've seen them several times. They're perfect day. I'm decreasing for the toe, so I'm almost there. Not always, but almost. I got nap attack today. And I woke up. I know, I'm explaining more about it. And I woke up, and it was like 6 o'clock, and I was like, I really don't want to go over to Leslie's to record tonight because I have horrible hair, and I just got nap attacked, and I just want to sleep.
But she knows I'll guilt her into it anyway.
But I knew that there would be repeated phone calls. And it makes me grumpy to get woken up by phone calls saying, you should be over
this
here.
Is true.
Why aren't you over here?
You should never wake Laura up
You
from a
should
nap.
never wake me up from a nap with a phone call. It's just utter fail. Only bad things will happen if you do that. I'm just warning anyone who has my phone number ahead of time. Or like the plurk dinging. If you wake me up with plurk dinging, it doesn't matter that you're... That made no sense.
It's dinging.
Alright.
So this...
I'm getting on my other sock because I said I cast on several socks. So here's another one.
This is a sock she knit in like 3 days.
So I started this, well, I had issues. I was designing the sock for a local sock club, and the way my knit visualizer chart stuff did not work out the way I wanted it to, so I kind of redesigned it on the fly, and it was originally supposed to be symmetrical, and now it's asymmetrical, and I love it so much more because of that. And I also, on the heel flap, I carried down the pearls, which I think is pretty cool, and I did that on the toe as well. And I think it's pretty cool. I like it. And it'll be a free pattern that'll be available next year, if you're not in the sock club.
Year, right? Is it only 6 months old?
It's a year.
Okay.
It's a year hold. So, there's that. The Perfect Day one will be available in 6 months, September.
Oh, okay.
That one's got a 6-month hold on it. And then I already showed you my Vesper socks. And, something I didn't get at Loopy U, but was gifted to me is, my friend Kathy, and she's also my boss at the local yarn shop, went to Stitches this past week while we were in, St. Louis. And she got me Kitchen Sink Dye Works because I told her I never used their yarn and I really wanted to. And she got this particular colorway, which is Dexter, because she knows I like Dexter. And so, that's
Even
it.
though he's a serial killer.
Yeah, I told her my imagination for Dexter would be red and bloody and gory.
Yeah, that's true.
It would not be gray and blues and prettiness. And I think I'm going to do a traveling woman out of this, because when we were at Fling, like 30 people had traveling women.
Shawls were the it thing
and they
this
were
year.
so pretty.
Because I think the first year everybody wore sweaters or cardigans. I can't remember last year what they really did.
Last year they wore sweaters too. Last year Sherry had just finished her sweater, her like Dreamin' color.
Oh, because she had a knit along. Yeah.
And they had just finished that. I'm gonna drink some Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, I have something else that someone gave me that you didn't mention.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ha ha ha. Our friend Amy, who's Fun Fairy Girl.
Oh, yes, I don't have mine with me.
I do, because I was going to put on my Diet Dr. Pepper
because you're a better friend.
Well, I am, but that's beside the point. I was going to put her on my Diet Dr. Pepper bottle because it sweats. But anyway, she makes these really, really cute, I'm going to put it around right now.
Yeah, they're like beverage holders. They keep your
cozies.
stuff hot or cold. We'll link her
and
in the
I
show
leave
notes.
mine in my car because I might have a small Starbucks addiction. And so, just a little one. So, it goes like that, and it makes me happy, and it's pink and sparkly and fun.
It fits around my coffee mugs, because I took mine to work so that I can.
And you can put, it's got
tea.
this thing so you can put it under the handle, which I like, so it won't slide if you have it on a handle.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
So we'll link her in the notes.